Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this class we will solve another problem of mensuration 2D. So it says ABCD is a square of side A. You can see this is the square ABCD which has side A. Now a quarter circle of radius A is inscribed in the square. So this is the quarter circle that has radius A that is inscribed in the square ABCD. A small circle is drawn inside the square as shown in the figure. So this is the small circle that is drawn inside the square. We have to find the radius of the circle. Let us assume that the radius of the circle be R. Now let's draw the diagonal of the square. Now what is the diagonal? Diagonal of the square equal to a root 2. This is the formula for diagonal. If side is a, then diagonal of a square is a root 2. So this diagonal is a root 2. Now we can find the diagonal in another way. So can you see that this is the radius of the quarter circle? So since this is the radius of the quarter circle, therefore this length is A. Now you see that this is the radius of the circle. Now we assume that the radius of the circle is R. So this length, this green length is R. Now you observe one thing. Now you see that this length is R because this is another radius of the circle. So this length is R. Also you see that this length is also R because this is also radius of the circle. Therefore you get a small square of side R. This is a small square of side R. And you see this yellow line, that is I am drawing in blue now. It is the diagonal of the small square of side R. This blue line is diagonal of the small square of side R. So now you see what was the diagonal a root 2, that is the yellow line, that we can break in three parts. One, that is the radius of this quarter circle, the radius of this circle, and the diagonal of the small square of side R. Therefore you get a root 2, that is diagonal of the square of side A, that becomes equal to A plus then R plus R root 2. Why R root 2? Because that is the diagonal of the square of side R. Therefore it is R root 2. Now from here we have to find R. So what we can do? A root 2 minus A is equal to R plus R root 2. Now from here we get A root 2 minus A equal to, take R common, then we get 1 plus root 2. Now from here take A common, we get root 2 minus 1 equal to R into root 2 plus 1. We have to find R. So A into root 2 minus 1 and divide it by root 2 plus 1, that is equal to R. Now we will rationalize. To rationalize, multiply the numerator and the denominator by root 2 minus 1. So we get here root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1, now equal to R. Now here you get A into root 2 minus 1 whole square divided by root 2 whole square minus 1 square. How you get this? I have applied the formula a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. So from this you get root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1 equal to root 2 square minus 1 square. Now now expand this. So what is the formula of a minus b whole square? The formula is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So expand this. So we get root 2 square minus 2 into root 2 into 1 plus 1 square divided by, here is 2 minus 1, that is equal to r. Now from this you get a into root 2 square is 2 minus 2 root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 is 1 equal to r. So you get r equal to a into, here 2 plus 1, it becomes 3 minus 2 root 2. Therefore you get r is equal to a into 3 minus 2 root 2. This is the final answer. If you understand the problems and want to get more solutions of problems like this, then please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.